I don't make a lot of errors in my life, but I think I've made one already this year.
What have you done?
I've made heaps of errors.
What have you done?
No, I put Fremantle West Coast in the 8, but I put them a little bit closer to 8 than I did to number 1. In hindsight, they're too low, but I'll
What are your
argue
negatives?
for it.
What are your negatives? What don't you like? Let's start with the negatives, and then I'll win them back.
I'm a bit worried about Josh Kennedy. He did kick high 40s last year from 22 games. Josh is a 70, 80 goal kicker. I'm concerned that maybe 32, I think he's 32, he just couldn't find separation last year. So I'm worried about Josh Kennedy, Willie Rioli's not playing, Shannon Hearn, he's like 32, I think 33. You start looking at teams and think, well, could that be an issue? Could that be an issue? Then you look at the positives. Nick Nui, maybe one of the most influential ruckmen in the competition, and Tim Kelly, maybe the best loose ball getter in the ground balls in the competition, have joined a team that won the first final, lost the second final. They got beaten by Hawthorn late in the year, which robbed them of a top 4 spot. And then suddenly, West Coast were out. They beat Essendon in the first final, and you think, oh, here they come, here they come. They play next week and they're gone.
It was just a horrible finish, really, for the club in totality, not just the playing group. But I disagree with you. I've got them top of the pops. I don't think there's a lot wrong with the West Coast Eagles. I mean, Nick Nat played 5 games last year. He's the best clearance player in the comp. We talk about Josh Kennedy at Sydney, Patrick Dangerfield, Lachie Neale, all these guys. When he goes in, he wins it. That's what he does. So you're going to get more than 5 games out of him this year.
I hope so.
You're going to. Tim Kelly comes in. Now, we've seen what one player can do to a ground ball game. Call it contested footy, call it ground ball, call it what you want.
Yep.
Patrick Dangerfield goes to Geelong, who are a poor contested ball team. They become number 1. Lachie Neale goes to Brisbane, haven't won contested head-to-head battle for 15 years. They become in the positive last year. It changes everything. Tim Kelly goes to a team that can't win a ground ball to save themselves, not how they play traditionally. I think he'll have a massive impact.
Does the club just roll out what they did last year, the game plan? They'd be foolish to think that's going to happen. Well, it didn't work. Now, they can talk about the impact of reality. The facts are, they win their first final over Essendon, they get beaten by Geelong at the MCG. It's a really disappointing loss. Does Adam Simpson just say, righto, we've got Kelly, we've got Nick Nui, let's go, we'll be right? No way. There's no way. So you look at areas. Wouldn't it be interesting if they became, a more of that, coalface sort of team and burst from the contest with, like Shuey. Yo's an animal. I mean, I'd back Yo against anyone who throw the ball in the middle. They've got a lot of talent. You're making me feel really bad that I picked them lower.
The Kennedy discussion's an interesting one because Oscar Allen's down there now. He's played a little bit of footy. I think that Oscar Allen could be one that could really jump up and have a 35-goal season.
Oof.
Play a little bit of ruck.
If that happens, that'll really.
Brad Johnson said he would have taken him with pick 1 in his draft here. Now that's a big statement. Now Adams manufactured games into this kid, probably ahead of time and supported him. Play a little bit of ruck, a little bit forward. He just has to go and become a prime target now. Darling as well down there. They're well stocked for tools.
Oh, they did. He kicked 59 goals last year, Jacob Darling. Finished 4th in the Common.
Kennedy kicked 49. It wasn't a bad return for a guy who hadn't done a pre-season.
Yeah, 22 games, 49. He's 32. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Can't wait to watch Nick Nui in action.